Hello and welcome to Mindfulness in Nature. Today we will be practicing an informal mindfulness practice using our sense of sight. Informal practices require less time and less opportunity for interruption because they can be done anywhere, and so there can be lots of interruption. So we could do this by standing or walking or sitting or laying down, whatever is most comfortable to you. We will begin by just looking around and noticing our full environment. You might turn around and look at everything in your environment and observe what's here. You may notice that some of your other senses come into play. You may notice sounds and maybe smells, but not letting that interrupt us. We notice it and then bring our attention back. So let's just begin by looking around and noticing what is the most common or predominant color in our environment today. What shades of that color are present? You may notice that your attention is drawn to one color. You may also notice what colors are least predominant or common. As you're observing, you can notice texture. Differences in texture, and then observing different shapes. As you're observing, you may notice that shapes in nature are generally not linear or straight, that the shapes are kind of crooked, curved. Just observe what you're noticing. You may notice those interruptions as you hear sounds around you. Continue to observe. Allow yourself to find one thing in your environment that you'd like to focus on in this moment. As we practice, you may be able to come closer to this object, even picking it up if it's safe to do so. Or you might crouch low. Examine this object closely. Are all the colors in this object the same? What about the texture? What do we observe as we examine closer? You may notice that there's a sense of judgment, of maybe noticing something pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And this is normal and okay. But remembering that mindfulness is purposely observing in the moment without judgment. So as we observe these pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral sensations, to bring your attention back to the focus of sight. Thanks for practicing along with me today, and feel free to continue to practice. Take care.